Hi guys, so here I'm going to show you guys how I made my Maleficent two fae wings for Halloween for my family of five. So I made 5 sets of wings out of Eva foam, and here's the inspiration. This is basically the pictures that I used to come up with the costumes for each family member. And this one is the one that was the inspiration for Maleficent, which was my oldest daughter. And here I have the picture of my family. This is actually what we looked like at the end of when everything was done on Halloween night. This is actually the blank canvas wings that I bought on Amazon. So they were just kind of, very basic white wings. It is like a printed type of wing. It doesn't have any kind of texture to it or anything. And then I used the Eva foams in different colors depending on the costume and the character. We purchased the Eva foam in the color that we needed to do the feathers. Each Eva foam does make 10 regular feathers, and then you can also use each foam to make 4 of the larger feathers, depending on which feather you're cutting at that moment. So you do need 12 of the larger feathers for each side of each wing, and then you need about 70 to 80 of the regular size feathers for each side. Now, after cutting out the feathers, you are going to make little small cuts on the feathers with the exacto knife. You do this on each and every single one of your feathers, and you're going to do that just to make it look more realistic. Hi guys. Now to make one wing, you're gonna need about 15 to 17 of the foam sheets. And you're also gonna need like double horn headbands, like the light up double horn headbands. You're actually gonna break the double horn headbands and you're gonna rip off the horns because that's what you're gonna paint to put on the top of the wings. Basically for the hooks of the wings at the top. So once you've already put down all the feathers, once you've already cut all the little cuts into the feathers and you've glued them all down with your hot glue and everything, you're actually gonna take a heating gun, which this part I did not videotape. Just because it was kind of dangerous, so I didn't really get to videotape that part. But you're actually going to take a heating gun and you're actually going to heat the basically the ends of the feathers, and what it's going to do is it kind of bends the foam to just make it look more realistic. And then you're also going to add on the top border of the wings, you're going to add like that fox fur trim that I was talking about. You can add that to the top of the wing, just kind of on that very top corner of the wing, like that top border of the wing, just to kind of make it look more realistic and just kind of add that dimension and everything. And then once you're done with all of that, you can then at that point, you're going to hand paint with some acrylic paints. You're going to hand paint just kind of on the edges of each feather. Just kind of add, again, just more depth, more dimension with that acrylic paint just to make them look more realistic, more real. Once you're done with actually going through with your acrylic paints and adding those different colors and different dimensions in the feathers to make them look more real, then you want to Mod Podge the entire wing. So every single feather should be with the gloss Mod Podge all over it. You want to make sure to cover everything very, very, very good. And you want to let it dry at least 24 to 48 hours. What I did was I hung mines on like a door, one of those door hangers that they sell at like, dollar store. I hung them on there and then I put all the Mod Podge on there, let it dry overnight. In the morning, turned it around, did the other side. Once everything was dry, then I laid it out on my bed, and then I actually added the real feathers in between the foam feathers, and any little creases or corners that were missing, any feathers or any little holes that I found or anything like that. just again for texture and that added fluff and that just, you know, added realness to the feathers. And trust me, guys, these feathers turned out amazingly good. Like, we got stopped by so many people to take pictures with us. We got stopped by so many people telling us, you know, even offering me to buy feathers, you know, the wings off of me, like if I could make them a set of wings and all this stuff. So when I tell you that, you know, they do turn out pretty awesome. And then basically the finishing touch of it is to add the horns at the top. So you're gonna break that devil horns headband that I was talking about. You're gonna paint it with like beige acrylic paint first, and you're gonna add some brown streaks to it just to kind of make it look with that realistic kind of rustic look to it. And then you're gonna Mod Podge gloss over it. You're gonna hot glue it to the top part of each, basically the top peak of each of the wings. And then you're going to add a piece of the fox fur again, just to kind of make it look like it belongs on the top of that wing and it's part of the wing. Like, it wasn't something that was just added on there extra. And the best part about the wings is that you don't want them to be like, you don't want it to be just one solid color. You don't want it to look like, you know, all one solid color brown or all one solid color, you know, beige or gray or white or black. You want it to look like they are real wings, and real wings do not have just that one color base. So they, you know, I incorporated different browns and different blacks and different whites and different grays to kind of make them look more realistic and nicer. And again, this is just showing you guys the inspiration photo for like the jungle fae. And then this is the next photo is actually the photo of my daughter, of how she actually looked. And then you're going to see the next couple of pictures are just going to be the pictures of like the inspiration of the costumes and then what the actual costume turned out to be. And again, like I said, you know, we did it very, you know, very inexpensively. Like, I went on Amazon, I went on, you know, Etsy, all this different websites, and every wings that I could find, they were like over $100, over $200. And I made, I would say each actual wing was probably less than like, you know, $40 or so. So and I had a ton of fun actually making them. So so again, you know, definitely recommend that you guys go ahead and try this out for yourself, and you know, let me know how it goes for you. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Definitely don't forget to like and subscribe. Hope you guys like this video. And again, there you have Maleficent, and then the final photo is going to be the family photo again, with one of my favorite quotes is never let anyone take your wings. And again, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you guys. Take care.